Imagine you were at a lake and you decided that you wanted to go in and swim. Now you know your really can't swim, but in your mind, you're gonna say you can. So you get your dumb ass in the pool or the lake, and at first you're doing good. Then after a while, you like, I still got it, right? But you start going deeper and deeper and deeper. You get your dumb ass in there to the middle of the pool or the lake, and you find out that you have no way of getting out of this. At this point, you have really effed up. And you know what? You're going in and out of the water, in and out of the water, and now you're seeing Black Jesus, and you know you got about 30 seconds more to live. Somebody comes and they see your silly ass doing all of this, and they come and they rescue you out of the pool. You're barely breathing, but when you see them, you understand one thing. They saved your life, and now you feel indebted to them. What would you give them? Well, the answer is whatever the hell they ask you to, because without they ask, you'd be dead. Fast forward. The person that was drowning just last year was Donald Trump. He was about to be in a lot of trouble. And somebody who came and took his ass out the pool was literally Elon Musk. And he had to say, Elon, what do you need? You saved my life. Elon Musk said, there are many things that I want, but there's something I need for you to do for me in South Africa.
US President Donald Trump has cut financial aid to South Africa over a land law aimed at addressing the country's apartheid past. The law allows South Africa's government to seize land in certain situations where it's not being used or if it's in the public interest to be redistributed. Trump claims South Africa is confiscating land. His close ally Elon Musk, who was born in South Africa, alleges the law is racist.
First of all, Donald Trump, what you need to do is help white South Africans. Now, I'm speaking of Elon Musk. I myself, Elon, am not an Afrikaner, but I got some friends that are. And I need you to help them. And I need you to help them by giving some sanctions on those Black South Africans, because those Black South Africans are taking the land from the white South Africans, which the white South Africans took the land from the Blacks. But don't worry about that. It's just, we want to give them their shit back. Donald Trump goes, okay. Then there's something else I want you to do.
Not just this, he has also offered white South Africans a resettlement offer in the United States. The offer has caught everybody off guard. It has led to South Africans across all races mocking Trump's idea, with some calling it straight out of the president's fantasy.
I want you to help resettle those white South Africans to come back to America. I want you to help those South Africans, if they choose, to come to America. And you want to know what? Want to know who gonna pay for this shit? Your ass gonna pay for it. I mean, quote unquote, the US government. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm Elon Musk and I'm running Doge, and I'm talking about all the money we're spending on all these illegal aliens and all of these other people out of the country, you know, that we need to get the hell up out of here, right? Because the migrants, you know, from Venezuela, in Africa, they doing bad. But the whites though, they're gonna be different, because those are my people. So we can resettle them and get the rest of these folks out, because they're my homies. But the white South Africans, while they appreciated Donald Trump's generosity, said this.
We may disagree with the ANC, but we love the country. As in any community, there are individuals who wish to immigrate, but the repatriation of Afrikaners as refugees is not a solution for us. We want to build a future in South Africa.
Now, at the same time, there's another Black guy that Elon Musk is having some beef with. They've been going to war, even on Elon Musk's own site, which is X. And that Black guy is none other than Julius Malema. You see, Elon Musk has accused Julius Malema of this. So just the other day, Elon Musk posts immediate sanctions for Malema and declaration of him as an international criminal. Malema responds, I really think you have entirely lost your left brain, a typical spoiled brat and a direct beneficiary of apartheid whiteness. I know Black people look the same to you, typical racist. Look closer. and you will realize those are two different people. America is exposing us to its stupidity. I don't care about your sanctions. I will never stop fighting for black people to be equal to white people. And if that makes me an international criminal, I am proud to be one. And it all has everything to do with this particular song.
Kichi, kichi, kichima. Simran Konto Alliance. Shoot to kill. Gamaza. Kill the poor. The farmer. Kill the poor. The farmer. Brr, pa. Pa. Brr, pa. Pa.
Let's deal with Julius right now. On one hand, Julius Malema is saying kill the Boer.
Kill the poor.
But on the other hand, he's saying this.
My son, the oldest one, once said to me, my guy, I hear you're going to chase out all white people when you take over South Africa. I'm like, how is that possible? It will never happen. Hey, I was shocked because I was like, what's going to happen to my white friends? Yeah, but where are you?
I like Jared. Jared and his family are pretty cool guys, but
So they're like, no. White people have naturalized it. They live with us. We now marry each other. We go to the same churches. We work together. We shop together. Our children now go to schools together, those of us who can afford, right? So why would we call for the slaughtering of such people? We are not calling for the slaughtering of white people. We are fundamentally disagreeing with white people on how we are going to redistribute the land in South Africa to create an equal society.
And then Julius Malema is clapping back at Donald Trump.
We want to make it very clear that we should not be confused with a generation of cowards who can be bullied by imperial forces and power-hungry individuals intoxicated by the wealth of apartheid. The United States of America has bullied nations before and imposed senseless and arbitrary sanctions and threatened wars. But we are a different generation. We are a generation of economic freedom fighters and will not be bullied, Mr. President. We agree with you, President, that we should not be bullied. We stand on the shoulders of the giants who confronted the establishment with their very lives, and we are willing to follow in their footsteps. We are not cowards, and they must not try us.
I'm not that smart, so I'm confused. But what it seems like is, A, Elon Musk wants to put sanctions on South Africa and Julius Malema and help these white people get all their land back. Julius Malema is saying that Elon Musk is dumb as hell and the white folk ain't gonna get shit. And listen, we really don't want them to go back. They can go back, but we want them to stay here. We just want a little bit more of that land. What do I think about it? I think this: black people need to get together like Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They seem like a really good tandem. And it's not because of what they're doing in Africa or South Africa. I don't agree with everything Donald Trump does, just like you don't. And I definitely don't agree with this. But I do see the unity. And what I do see is Donald Trump honoring the commitment to Elon Musk for helping him become president. Now, if we would do that more in Africa, in the black world, we would have so much more. I don't want to make this as a positive because we're going to be forced to stand together no matter what. The forces that be are going to help the whites retain what they have. You guys just don't understand that. I've been preaching this since I started this channel, and a lot of folks don't know, but you're going to be forced to work together whether you like it or not. And they know there is power in unity, putting egos aside. Elon Musk got a big ego, and so does Donald Trump have a big ego. But if it's about keeping your black behind, anybody that will be united to do that is going to do that. And what Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they're putting their people first. Can't be mad at that because that's what we should be doing. And when we look back at things and we understand why we don't have what we need to have, we will know why. Shout out to Julius Malema for retaining the integrity of South Africa and trying to get Ramaphosa, the president, to stay on that, even though they're in two different political parties. But again, there's going to be a lot more work we're going to have to do in the black world. We're going to be forced to work together or suffer the consequences. These guys want to keep white people in power. The Chinese people want to get Chinese people in power. And the blacks, we are over here, for the most part, running around with like a chicken with our head cut off. And we're going to have to put our head back on, see what's going to happen, because it's not going to be nice if they get their way. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back into the episode of Fair Use. I'm out.